Good morning, students. So in last class we studied identity function. Now today's classes we will studying some more types of functions. Now in previous classes identity function with graph and domain and range we studied. Now today's classes we will studying constant function, and remaining polynomial function is there, rational function is there, modulus function is there, and signum function and a greatest integer function. So totally 7 type of functions is there. So out of these, very important for your examination point of view, signum function, modulus function, greatest integer function and identity. So these are very important concepts for your annual examination point of view, and these totally contain 5 marks concept it is. So these 5 marks, graph 2 marks, it contains graph 2 marks, the 5 marks will be dividing like this: graph 2 marks, domain and range contain 2 marks, and explanation 1 marks. So totally 5 marks will be dividing like this only. Okay. Now we will go to constant function. Right. So in examination he will asking define constant function. Constant function. Draw the graph. Draw the graph and write its domain and range. Domain and range. Domain and range. Okay. So dear students, this is our question. So in your annual examination he will given like this only. So let us will solve the given question. So first of all we will write the function. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to c. F of x equal to c for all x is belongs to capital R and c is a constant. C is a constant, is called constant function. Constant function. Now here domain is domain, we will take R, and range equal to C it is. Now this is your graph. So all of you dear students, you must make a new notebook for graph purpose, because of these are graph related problems, and then only you will get the correct idea about this concept. So for that purpose you must make it new notebook for these problems, these types of functions related. Okay. Now this is the x axis, this is a y, x dash, y dash is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 it is. Next this is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. So this is a straight line. This straight line is parallel to x axis. Okay. Right. Dear students, so this is your constant function it is. Now one more time I will explain this one. Define the constant function, draw the graph and write its domain and range. In your examination he will ask like this. So first of all we will write the explanation of a constant function. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to c. This condition is a very important. This condition is very important for your constant function, because of if you see this one means it's understood the given function it is a constant function. Okay now, right? For all x is belongs to capital R. So whatever you will be substituting the numbers, that the value will be real number only. That value will be, you can take a real number only. So and here c is a constant, is called a constant function. It is always here we will taking what to c is a constant function. So this one we call it as a constant function. Now here domain is a capital R, because of a real number we will take what real number only. Now range equal to c is the constant. Okay, now this is the graph it is. So graph x axis, y axis and x dash, y dash you must indicate there, and you must draw in a graph notebook only. Okay, now you take a scale also. So now this is a straight line, it is a parallel to what x axis. This is a parallel to x axis. If you indicate like this means definitely you will get what 5 marks. Okay, this graph contain 2 marks, these two domain and range contain 2 marks, and explanation contain 1 marks. So totally 5 marks in your annual examination point of view you can see like this one. Okay, thank you. Next one is we go to polynomial function. Okay, next one is polynomial function. Define a polynomial function. If the function f from R tends to R is defined by f of x equal to x square, then draw the graph. Draw the graph of f and find the domain and range. So this is your given question. Now we will write the solution. First I will write the solution, then I will explain this one. A function f from R tends to R is said to be a polynomial function. If f of x equal to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus dash 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 plus an x to the power n for all x is belongs to capital R, and n is a non-negative non-negative integer. So just I will write a common diagram. It is not perfect. It is because of we are not taking a correct scale, na. So you must write in your graph notebook, and you will get what a correct diagram. It is 2, 4, 6. Now after completion of this one, we will write the function. The function f from r tends to r. The function r tends to r defined by f of x equal to x square domain of f equal to, so we will write x such that x is belongs to capital R. It is R is the real number, and next range, here also we will take range only, range of f equal to x square such that x is belongs to capital R. It is so it shows that domain and range both are R. It is okay. Dear students, it's a very simple concept, and I will explaining which is important question for your annual examination point of view. I will explain each and every one. For your annual examination point of view, it is not a important question. Just for your knowledge purpose, you must prepare this one. Okay, now, especially examination point of view, only 3 to 4 very important type of function is important. We will in examination we will ask like that only. So for those, first one is modulus function, second one is identity function, third one is signum function, and fourth one is greatest integer function. So these are what are very important for your examination, especially 5 marks. Okay, especially 5 marks. If you perfect these 4, definitely you will get what 1 question in your examination. You can write. Okay. Now come to the point. This is just knowledge purposely question. Define a polynomial function if the function f from r tends to r is defined by f of x equal to x square. Here function is given. There is no perfect condition here. So here example through we will solve this one. F of x equal to x square it is. Then draw the graph of the function f and find the domain and range of the given function. Okay, now let us we will saying the function f from r tends to r is said to be a polynomial function if f of x equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus dash 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 plus a1 x to the power of n for all x is belongs to capital R, and n is a non-negative integer. It is for n is what a non-negative integer, and this is the graph of the given function. This is the graph of the given function, and here the continuation here. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to x square here, and the domain of f equal to r it is. So this is a set builder form we explained here. You can write directly r also, and the range of f equal to x square such that x is belongs to r. Here also the result will come r only. Okay, so this is your polynomial function. Okay, next one. Next one is a very important for your annual examination point of view because of so many times repeated question. This question is asked so many times. A repeated question it is. So you must prepare the coming types of functions with a graph and domain and range. Okay, right. Okay, let us we go to next. The question will asking like this: define modulus function. Modulus function and draw the graph of modulus function. Graph of a modulus function. Okay. Now solution. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to modulus x for each x is belongs to capital R is a real number. E is called modulus function. F of x equal to x such that x is greater than or equal to 0 minus x is less than 0, and here domain of f equal to capital R means a real number, and range equal to set of all non-negative real number. Non-negative real number over R, we can write over R, we will write what like this: 0 comma infinity. So we can write both. Okay, listen here all of you, it's a very important type of function it is. In examination, he will ask define modulus function and draw the graph of the modulus function, and we must write domain and range also. Okay, here not asked on this, we will write its domain and range. Okay, now dear students, first of all we must write what is the modulus function. We must write that one, then only we will get 1 marks. Okay, the function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to modulus x. This condition is a very important in your problems or otherwise in your examination. He will ask directly, means we must understand the given function, it is a modulus function, we can understand directly. Okay, f of x equal to modulus x, for each x is belongs to capital R, it is whatever you will be substituting the x value, that must be a real number, is called a modulus function it is. And this is general form f of x equal to, so here two condition is there. So we, if you take f of x equal to positive value, means you will get what? Positive. X value means x must be greater than or equal to 0. Suppose you will get what? A negative value, or otherwise you can take a negative value, means the x must be less than 0. X less than 0 means then only you will get what? A minus x value. X is greater than or equal to 0 means you will get what? A plus x value. Okay, and here domain value R it is, and range is a set of real numbers, set of non-negative real numbers, or otherwise we can write 0 comma infinity. Now we will write the graph. So now this is a graph part it is, we will write we will write 0 2, 4, 6. This is the x-axis. This is the x dash. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. 2, 4, 6. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. This is the y dash. This is y it is. Okay. Now the function is what? F of x equal to modulus x. Okay. Okay. So this is the direction of a right. Now the concept is completed. Okay. Now the concept is completed. So if you perfect means you can solve this type of problems. Okay. Now next. Okay, next we go to another very important type of function. Okay, next one rational function it is. Just I will explain in this one. Rational function. Dear students, it is not an important function. Just for your knowledge purposely, I will explain this one. Just I will give the definition. Already you know rational number. How to express, how to write the rational number. Rational number means the numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0 and it is indication capital Q. Okay, this one we call it as what? A rational number. Similarly, rational function is that we must express in function form. Here also we will write in p by q form only, but we are taking two functions. With the two functions, we can express this one. Okay, right. Now I will write here. A rational functions are rational function are functions of the type f of x divided by g of x, where f of x and the g of x are polynomial. Polynomial functions of x defined in a domain where g of x is not equal to 0. G of x is not equal to 0. Dear students, in this type of rational function, there is no particular diagram, there is no particular domain and range. With the example, we can express this one. Okay, but with example, it is not important. So, just for your knowledge purposely, I wrote an explanation. Means what is meant by a rational function. Okay, which can be expressed in the form of what p by q only, but with the function, we can express f of x divided by g of x, and always where p and q are polynomial functions of x defined in the domain where g of x is not equal to 0. G of x is not equal to 0. This is your rational function. Okay. Now we go to next one. It's a very important. This one is a very important. Next one is define sinum function. Sinum function. Draw the graph. Draw the graph of it. And write down its domain and range. Now solution, very important it is. Now first of all, I will write the sinum function. The function f from r tends to r defined by where condition is there. First I will write the condition. F of x equal to 1 if x is greater than 0, 0 if x equal to 0, minus 1 if x is less than 0. Is called the sinum function. Okay. Now I will write here domain of the given function. Domain will come real number and range only 3 elements. What are those? Minus 1, 0, 1 it is, and graph will come so all of you must draw in your graph notebook only, because of you make it a graph notebook, then only will get a correct information about this function. So this line will be towards the x-axis, this value goes towards the negative side, and this is x, y, x dash, y dash. You must indicate first this one, and this is a 0, this is a plus 1, and this is a minus 1 it is. Now I will write here y equal to 1 it is, and here y equal to minus 1 it is. So this is the function of f of x equal to modulus x divided by x it is. X is always not equal to 0 it is. Okay. Now dear students, It is also very important for your examination point of view. 5 marks. If you write a sinum function definition and a domain and range explanation, this graph means definitely will get 5 marks. Okay. Now come to the point. The sinum function means the function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to. This condition is very important. If you not write this one means definitely will lose the marks. So be careful. Okay. F of x equal to, here 3 condition is there. So x is greater than 0 means then only will get what 1 it is. Always you can take any type of real number, 10,000, whatever it may be. The positive number is there means your value will become what 1 it is. And if you take 0 means you will get what 0. If you take a negative value means you will get what minus 1 only. So here domain is what, you can take any type of real number, but range is only 3 elements. What are those? 1, plus 1, 0 and minus 1 it is. Okay. Now with the help of this concept, I wrote a domain means a real number and a range only 3 elements. What are those? Minus 1, 0, 1 it is. And this is the graph of the given function. So graph is, you must indicate the x-axis, x dash, y dash, and this is the origin. And here this point towards the x-axis means your y value always positive. Means here y equal to 1 value, and next here y equal to minus 1 it is. So this is f of x equal to modulus of x divided by x. X is always not equal to 0 it is. Okay. This is the another concept. Okay. Now the last very important concept is greatest integer function. Now dear students, last concept of relation function chapter. Now I will write that one. So very important. And dear students, now only I told you must prepare whatever the important concept is there, you must practice those. So what are those means? First one is identity function, constant, and modulus function, sinum function, greatest integer function. Now we will discuss the greatest integer function. What is the concept of greatest integer function? Let us we will see. Okay. Now I will write define greatest integer function. Draw the graph of greatest integer function. Write the domain and range of the function. Okay, let us will seeing the function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to step of x. See, we call it as this one is a step of x. Okay, x is belongs to capital R. Assume the value of the greatest integer features less than or equal to x is called the greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. Okay. Now domain is capital R and range equal to capital Z. It is. Now I will write zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the x. This is the x dash, y dash. It is. Now here term will come here 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, dear students, this is your graph. It is graph of the greatest integer function. The concept is define a greatest integer function, draw the graph of a greatest integer function, write its domain and range. This is your question. Now first of all we will write the greatest integer function. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to step of x. Listen here, the speciality of f of x equal to this is a step of x, we call it as what? A step of x. The speciality of this step of x is, see, listen here students. Now here I will be taking just for your convenience purposely, if you taking x value 1.1 means we will consider what 1 only. Okay, we will consider what 1 only. For example, if you taking 1.9 means, again we will consider what 1 only. Okay, so up to 1.1 to 1.9 we will consider what 1 only. That is the speciality of a step of x. That is okay. In between decimal is the in decimal numbers we will take what perfect value. For example, another 5.9 is there. 5.9 we consider what 5 only in this with the help of a step of x. Okay. Suppose 6.7 is there means 6.7 is there means we will consider what 6 only. So the indication is whatever the decimal numbers is there, we are not consider that one. In step of x we will taking only perfect value, perfect number only. Okay, so here see with the help of this graph, listen here, here 1 is there, here 1 is there, here x axis and y axis value 1 1 is there. The point will come here up to 1.0 or 1.12 you can take 1.9, 1.1 to 1.9 you can take any type of numbers, but the value will consider what 1 only. So that's why the point starts here to here, up to here only. So when 2 will come na, there we will taking what open circle. Open circle is indication what excluding of this number. Excluding of this number we can take any type of numbers. We consider out 1 only. Similarly here 2 is there, here also 2 is there. The term will starts with here 2 to 2.0 to 2.9 we taking straight line. We consider what 2 only. So we are not taking 3. So that's why in the 3 we take an open circle. The indication of open circle is except this 3 value you can take any type of 2.0 to 2.9 we consider 2 only. Okay, and similarly here x-axis 3, y-axis 3, the point lies between here. So here 3.0 to 3.9 you can take any type of numbers. So we will consider only 3, but open circle is excluding the 4. And similarly here also in this side also, here 1 point minus 1 is there both side. So minus 1 to 0 you can take minus 1 to 0 point minus 0 point. So there we can take okay. Next minus 2 to minus 2 point up to, so minus 1 point negative numbers. So we consider what? This is a indication is what? The step of x are decimal numbers. We will be not considering, only perfect value we will be taking here. Okay, this is a positive side form, this is a negative side forms it is. Okay, now the given greatest integer function domain is capital R it is, and range is z it is. Z is the indication is what? Integers. Okay, integers it is. So this is your problem. The function f from r tends to r defined by f of x equal to step of x. This is the condition it is, must perfect this one, and x is belongs to capital R. Assume the value of the greatest integer less than or equal to x. Less than or equal to x is called the greatest integer function. Domain R, z, range is z. This is the graph. If you write like this, means definitely you will get what? 5 marks in your annual examination point of view. So dear students, so up to here your relational function chapter is completed. So next class we go to another one. So we will start with a new topic. Okay, thank you very much.